Every single night, something unbelievable happens to you. You willingly shut down your awareness, lose control of your body, and spend hours completely disconnected from the world around you. Think about that for a moment. If someone became unconscious in the middle of a forest, they would be in extreme danger. A predator wouldn't wait for them to wake up. Yet humans repeat this risky behavior every single day as if it's completely normal. So, here's the mystery. Why would evolution create a species that spends nearly 1/3 of its entire life unconscious? Most people believe sleep is simply the body's way of resting after a long day. It sounds logical. Your muscles get tired. Your eyes feel heavy. Your brain needs a break. But science tells a much stranger story. Your brain doesn't actually switch off when you fall asleep. In fact, during certain stages of sleep, it becomes almost as active as it is when you're awake. Imagine entering a control room that never closes. Even while you're dreaming, billions of brain cells continue exchanging information, creating memories, solving problems, and preparing you for tomorrow. Then something even stranger happens. Your body becomes temporarily paralyzed. This isn't a malfunction. It's a built-in safety system. While your mind creates dreams that can feel completely real, your muscles remain locked so you don't physically act them out. In other words, your brain intentionally disconnects your body while keeping your mind incredibly busy.
But why?
If sleep were only about saving energy, none of this would make sense. A brain working this hard is burning valuable fuel instead of conserving it. Researchers eventually realized they had been asking the wrong question. Maybe sleep isn't designed to give your brain a rest. Maybe it's designed to completely reorganize it. Every conversation you have, every face you recognize, every sound you hear, every social media post you scroll past leaves tiny marks inside your brain. By the end of a normal day, your mind has collected millions of pieces of information. Keeping all of them would create chaos. So while you sleep, your brain quietly begins sorting everything. Useful information is strengthened. Meaningless details slowly fade away. Without realizing it, your mind is deciding what deserves to stay and what deserves to disappear forever. And that's only the beginning. Because while you're asleep, another hidden system inside your brain starts working, one that may determine how clearly you think, how emotionally stable you feel, and even who you become by tomorrow morning. While you're sleeping, your brain isn't simply storing memories. It's making decisions. Imagine every experience from your day laid out like thousands of files across a giant table. Some contain important lessons. Others are nothing more than random noise. Before morning arrives, your brain quietly chooses which memories deserve to stay and which should slowly disappear. This invisible process shapes your future without you ever noticing it. Scientists have discovered that deep sleep is also the time when the brain begins an extraordinary cleaning process. A special fluid flows through brain tissue, carrying away waste products that build up while you're awake. It's almost like an overnight maintenance crew entering a busy city after everyone has gone home. Without this cleanup, those harmful substances continue to accumulate, making it harder for the brain to function efficiently over time. But memory and cleaning are only part of the story. Your emotions are changing too. Have you ever noticed that a problem which felt overwhelming at night suddenly seems easier the next morning? That isn't just because you feel refreshed. During sleep, your brain replays emotional experiences from the day. Fear, embarrassment, excitement, disappointment, and happiness are processed in a different way. Instead of simply replaying events, your brain changes how strongly you react to them. It's almost like an invisible editor rewriting the emotional meaning of your memories. Now here's something even more surprising. For most of human history, people didn't always sleep for one continuous 8-hour block. Historical records suggest that many communities naturally slept in 2 separate periods. They would fall asleep shortly after sunset, wake up for a while in the middle of the night, then return to sleep until sunrise. During that quiet break, people often reflected, prayed, talked with family, or simply enjoyed the silence before going back to bed. This raises an interesting possibility. If you occasionally wake up during the night, your body may not necessarily be malfunctioning. It could simply be responding to an older biological rhythm that existed long before electric lights and modern work schedules changed human life. Today's world operates on alarms, deadlines, late-night screens, and artificial lighting. Your brain, however, still follows rhythms that developed over thousands of years. When those ancient rhythms collide with modern habits, sleep often becomes shorter, lighter, and less restorative. And maybe that's the biggest lesson of all. Sleep isn't wasted time. It's one of the most important biological processes your body performs. Every night, your brain repairs itself. It organizes your memories. It adjusts your emotions. It removes waste. It strengthens what matters and quietly lets go of what doesn't. So, when you close your eyes tonight, remember this. You aren't pressing pause on life. You're entering one of the most complex biological processes known to science. By the time morning arrives, your brain has already done countless invisible jobs. You may look like the same person when you wake up, but inside your mind, thousands of tiny changes have already prepared you for a brand new day.